want me to do it?
Went mega viral at the beginning of the year for talking about giving a BJ. And she took advantage of this opportunity by creating a podcast called Tuah Talks, which Mark Cuban just recently went on. And then just recently, Haley launches Hawk Coin, a meme coin that I think is going to end up being the end of her. So here's what happened. She starts promoting it because she's an influencer. It launches and it skyrockets, goes up 900% with a $500 million market cap. And then within an hour, the entire thing falls out. And then all the retail investors lose all their money. And then all the allegations start flying about insider trading. As this started happening, her team went into cleanup mode and started putting out there that they are not selling their coins. But you can't hide things on the blockchain.
Hold up. So this really happened?
Yeah. It's a pump and dump. They're calling it insider trading.
So that's what the pump and dump
is. So let me pull it back to show you exactly where the pump is. All right. So I just had it.
A pump and dump.
I'm looking for the chart. Right there. So right here, I wish we could go bigger.
Yeah, no, I can't really see it. Hold up.
Yeah, that's probably as big as it
There we go.
Yeah, when it's blocking it. So
Yeah,
hold on. So right here, you see that big green line right here?
Uh-huh.
So what they were doing is they're waiting for this to get as high as possible. So I think in one of the thing it says somebody put in like a mill. So if you put in a mill, right? So what you're doing is you're pumping the coin, and at a certain point, when it gets to its highest point and people start buying into it, they take out all the assets. And it leaves
so at one point it's real money, and then
so it's real money in there, right? And what you do is like a Ponzi scheme. Other people start like, oh, the Hawk Tuah tour, and they start running to the market to buy. And as people start coming in to buy, they just take out all the money. So what happened in the pump and dump too is, since it's a craze, right? People think they're going to get it for a cheaper price on the decline. So people start buying more because they think they get in it at the cheaper, but it's just going to keep falling. So if you put in like $100, by the end of it, it's like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a classic pump and dump. Classic pump and dump.
So the idea is that if it's almost like stocks and bonds, you want to buy it cheap because you see it go down. But what you don't know is that as you buy, they subtract from the account. As you put money in, they're taking your money out.
Yeah, so they liquidate it. They pull out all the money in the
So okay, how do you know that this isn't real? Is there any way to tell?
There's a lot of signs you could tell in a pump and dump. It's like you got to look at the contract. You got to look at, and a contract is like how the coin is set up and all of that stuff. I ain't gonna get too high tech with it, but you got to look at the contract and see how is it set up. You know, you got to do the research, see what's on the white paper. You got to check and see the who owns the coin, the people who are managing it. It's like you got to do all your background, because what happens with these is there's a lot of pump and dump coins out there, and they call them meme coins. So people make money off of it too. So let's not just blame her alone. People make money on the front end of it. So it's like if you
this was clearly to gain money and pull out.
Exactly. So you could gain money on it. So even if you got in at the bottom right here, you got in, you put in $100 and you get out right here, you probably getting 1,000, 2,000.
So does everyone have access to get out whenever they want to?
You got it
with their earnings.
Question. That's some contracts. Some contracts allow you to, but that's in how they write the contract. Some contracts they be like, oh, you can't, too busy, too slow, whatever. It all depends on what network they use. But you could get it out. So you could put in money and get it out. But some contracts, if it's a serious pump and dump, man, you can't get your money out. But the legit ones, they do give you the ability to take out. So that's for one thing we used to do, is like if it's a pump and dump, you'll put in your money and try to take it back out. And if you could get your money back out, then you could kind of say, all right, it's semi-valid, because if something go wrong, I could pull it out. But some people just put in and it's like when they go to recall the money, they can't get it out. So yeah,
let's run this video again. And
retail investors lose all their money. And then all the allegations start flying about insider trading. As this started happening, her team went into cleanup mode and started putting out there that they are not selling their coins. But you can't hide things on the blockchain. And it started coming out that the team was dumping. And now today, you have investors filing complaints with the SEC, and you already have a class action suit forming. So what do I think is going to happen? As somebody who owns an investment firm and has a following online, do I think she did this on purpose? No. I think she's young, immature, and inexperienced, and didn't realize what she was doing. And I guess you can add, got bad guidance. But here's what I know about the SEC. They don't care. You can tell them that you just didn't know, and they will hold zero weight to it. And so because one, they don't like crypto, and two, they don't like influencers marketing it, and three, it looks like she did things you very clearly can't do, I think she ends up doing jail time for this.
Nah, she's not gonna do jail time.
nah.
She ain't gonna do jail time because the reality that's like the other guy, the CXC guy or whatever. He was getting billions, and the platform went under, and it was crypto billions.
His funding got pulled out.
Well, most of the stuff was like fake money. I can't remember but that was a crypto one. That was like the biggest crypto scam ever. Yo, talking about people lost their livelihoods. They put in millions. Even big companies put in money.
Wow. That's crazy.
He was only like 23, 24, something like that. Young kid, billions. But yeah, I think she didn't know, but on the back end, well, yeah, she didn't know up front, but somebody was pulling out the money. I don't think she is versed in cryptocurrency to know that people could pull out the money on the back end. Well, take out the money. And she's probably thinking that it's in good faith. So, but
all right, well, we're gonna transition there.